Hi guys, Quaker Girls Fashion here. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video and I'm going to talk about anxiety. Now, anxiety is something that has followed me through life since I was at the age of probably when I went to secondary school, so since I was probably about 11, 12, and I'm now 24, so you can see how long I've been dealing with anxiety. I have been to the doctors about it before and they kind of just didn't really take it seriously, and they sent me away with breathing techniques and things like that to deal with my anxiety. But as I've been getting older, I've noticed that my anxiety has been getting worse. And I just wanted to kind of speak to you guys about anxiety to share stories really. I want to know if people out there get anxiety as well, as much as I do, and how they deal with it. I just want to kind of vent, because I don't think people who know me actually understand how extreme my anxiety is. So I think I'd probably be better to talk about it because I wouldn't be able to do it any other way. So it all started probably when I was back in secondary school. I got bullied quite a lot. I got bullied for being gay, I got bullied for being ugly, I had really bad acne, and I just got bullied really. It was really horrible. And I think that is where it stemmed from, where it's come from. It's not a very nice thing to be told that you can't do things. I got told that I wouldn't ever be a model because that's something that I wanted to do when I was in secondary school, because you all have those crazy ideas. I was told that I was never good enough, I could never do it, I was too ugly, and then I got told I was never good enough to do whatever I wanted to do in life anyway. So it's that kind of stuff that kind of put me back really. Another one was my fashion sense. It was a bit out there when I was in secondary school. I was still finding my way, so that kind of put me down as well, because fashion was something that I always loved and people told me that I had a crap fashion sense, or had this fashion sense, and it was just all a little bit stupid. As I've grown up, it's gotten a lot worse. Like, I can remember prom. I was so scared, so nervous, as I would be, to the point where I made myself ill. My first driving test, I fainted because I got myself so worked up, and it was just horrible, because you know that you want to do it and you want to do it and you want to get there and do it, but you just can't, because anxiety is like this barrier that stops you from going over there. It tells you you have like these little voices in your head that tell you you're not good enough, or you can't do it, or you're never going to do it, you're stupid, you're not going to be able to do it. It's something that I've had to deal with for a very long time, and I have a doctor's appointment finally, because I think it's just gotten way out of hand. It's a double appointment, so hopefully she'll be able to actually sit down and think where the root of this has all come from. But like I said, I think that's where mine's come from, and see if we can get something done. Because it is just horrible thinking every time that you try to do something new or try to do something good. That's why I have periods of time in blogging and YouTubing, because I feel like I'm not good enough, or nobody wants to watch me, or I just have those voices in your head that tell you you're not good enough. Even when I'm at work, and I know I'm good at my job, I know I'm good at visual merchandising, I'm good at styling clothes, but in the back of my mind I always have this voice that says, that wasn't styled good enough, they're not going to like that, you're not doing very well, you're really crap at your job. In anything that I do, absolutely anything, even my relationship, it's to the point now where it's just like I need to stop. Like with me and Tom, we are solid. He is so perfect in every way, shape and form. I literally could not think of anybody that I'd want to be with other than him, because he's just so perfect. And then it just makes me feel like I'm the bad boyfriend, because I can't. We wanted to go out somewhere and I can't because anxiety gets the best of me, and it just makes me feel this big, and it makes me feel really crap, because I feel like I'm stopping him from doing stuff, and it's it's just horrible, because I don't want to be that boyfriend that stops him from doing stuff, and I don't want to be that boyfriend that we don't do stuff together because of my anxiety. Prime example was when I went to his house about 2 weeks ago. We went to go to a party and I made myself ill because I was worrying and stressing and scared. I'd met the people beforehand, but it wasn't, for me, it was just meeting new people, being in that environment of a party. Like, I've never enjoyed parties because of, obviously, of what had gone on at school. It just wasn't a very nice environment for me. And that's kind of something that has stayed with me and probably will stay with me. It's always the voices in the back of your head. There's just no way that I can control it. I know I haven't been to the doctors properly for it because they didn't really do anything the first time, so I just felt like they weren't going to do anything the second time that I went. I've taken things that should calm anxiety down, which in my favour has worked, but I don't want to depend on them because that's not what you should depend on. It's just really weird how something can just trigger it like that. It's just not very nice at all. I can be fine in 1 minute and the next minute somebody could say something, not meaning it in any horrible way or anything, and it would just switch it on, and I'll just think, oh my god, why, what, how? And it's not a very nice thing at all. And as I'm getting older, I feel like it's getting worse. I feel like I'm getting more anxious about things than I would in just like my normal day-to-day life, like going to work. It's what's going to happen at work. Am I going to go down to food? Am I going to do this? It's just like, I shouldn't even be thinking about those things, because that's not what I go to work for. I go to work to do my job, and I know I'm good at my job, so why should I have to worry about that? As well as making friends and things like that. I just physically can't do it. I physically get myself so worked up. It's unreal. And talking to people about it and things, I just don't think people actually understand. I've never been one to have many friends at all, but because I have anxiety, it makes it worse, because I feel like nobody wants to be my friend. No one wants to go out and do stuff with me. It's just like a vicious circle. It's horrible. It really is. And I get jealous of people going out and doing things because I feel like I don't have any friends to do that. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't go and do that because I can't. And it's something that I just need to deal with, and I really, really, really want to know how people deal with it and how people with anxiety to the extreme as mine deal with it, because it would really help me out. I would really want to hear from people that go through anxiety as much as I do. Yeah, I just wanted to do this video so people understood me a little bit better, because you see me on all these fashion videos and I come across quite confident and quite out there. People, Tom's friends, my boyfriend's friends, have said how different I am from videos to real life, and that's because of video camera. There's nobody there, I don't have to worry. I know it's going on the internet, but I'm comfortable sitting here talking to the camera, whereas if I was sat in a room with people, I would be mute. I wouldn't talk, or it would take a lot for me to try and start a conversation and make a conversation last. It's just one of those things, and I don't want to be one of these types of people that are just comfortable in life. I want to go out and do things in life, but as the way that I am, I feel like I'm just not going to be able to. I want to move jobs. I want to go somewhere bigger and better and do VM. I want to go and make new friends. I want to explore places, but at the moment, if I'm feeling like this, it's just getting me down, and I feel like I'm going nowhere in my life. I feel like I'm not getting to the places where I want to be, and I don't want to be that person that is stuck in a box, in a rut, in a job that they enjoy but don't feel like they're exceeding in. I want to have friends where I can go out and do things instead of just not going out at all because I feel like a hermit. I feel like I have no friends. I don't want to not go and do things with my boyfriend because he'll get bored of me and potentially leave. I don't want that at all. I couldn't think of anything worse. It's just not a very nice thing. This is like what's going on in my head at the moment, and I felt like I needed to vent it because otherwise it'll all just come to a big thing, and I really don't want that. I really don't want that. So we'll see what the doctor says in 2 weeks, but in the meantime I'd love to hear from people who have anxiety and how you deal with it, because it would mean a lot to me, so I can try and understand how you deal with it and how you feel like you get along with anxiety. So yeah, that is a bit of a downer video, but I feel like to understand me a little bit better, I think you guys needed that. And I don't want to come across as this... I do want to come across as this confident person, but that isn't me. And in the meantime, it's probably not going to be me for a long time until I get that confidence boost that I need, but I don't think I ever will, due to bullying, and that's something that I will hold forever. So yeah, I know it's a different video today, but I will, next week I have a few days off, so I will definitely do some videos, promise. So, see you next time, bye!